Okay. Check 1, check 2. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everything is working. It is I, Weenus, and I'm here for NGS Season 14. 2 teams from Division D West. 210 Blechman Street versus Assistant Newb Manager. Ooh, boy. All right. Sorry in advance. I'm a little rusty. Hopefully we will get this started in just a second after I get all my crap together. Last minute pickup. Let's take a quick look at the maps, and we'll see where we're headed. Okie dokie. Blechman Street is the home team they called correctly for heads, and they are going to get first hero pick. Banned out Towers of Doom and Dragonshire. Assistant Newb Manager is going to get the first map pick, banning out Braxis and BOE and taking us to Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 1. Overlays are a little bit outdated, but that's okay. We'll get this game going eventually. We'll get everything set up. But for now, we're going to watch the teams, because that's why we're here. All right. I'm going to let the teams know that I am ready, and apologize for the delay. And we will hop into the draft for game number 1. So, it looks like already in... Well, I can show you a little sneak peek. Oh, no, I can't. Here we go. Nope. Thinking about it? Maybe not. All right, I swear, it's going to pick up the game at some point. Here we go. So we can see already that there is portrait synergies between the 2 teams. We got the cute little May and the Pignata for both of these teams. And let's hop right into draft, shall we? So we're going to have the first hero pick, hero ban, going over to 210 Blechman Street. Talking with the captain just a minute ago, Asterix, they said that they have so many players that are playing tonight that they are not going to be able to play the first game. Hopefully we get them in here for maybe game 2 or 3 or, you know, however many we end up with. Hey, Jimmy Bob, welcome on in. Welcome on into game number 1 between 210 Blechman Street versus Assistant Newb Manager. We're going to ban out the Mal'Ganis and the Phoenix. Coming up next, it's going to be Malthiel. See you later, bubs. One last ban from this first set, and then we're going to see our first pick. Maybe Johanna? I don't know. We'll see. There might be some target banning, but this is the first game of the season, so sometimes it's hard to target ban your opponents if you haven't seen them, you know, play a lot of matches. So we'll see. New team, Assistant Newb Manager. Brand new team being led by Nullius. 210 Blechman Street is a returning team. There is the Johanna ban. They're a returning team, but I am not sure if the roster has been mixed up at all. So we'll see. Asmodan, Denominator, grab an Asmodan first pick, Tomb of the Spider Queen. There's extra spider minions, so you can get some extra stacks that way. Maybe if you have a buddy help you clear a little bit. Also, just an amazing wave clear in general. I wonder if we're going to see maybe a Nazebo from Assistant Newb Manager? I'm not sure. Grim gonna grab that Brightwing and side piece, grabbing the Tychus. Gonna give him a little bit of that minigun. Tychus has pretty decent wave clear and also good into high health pool heroes like Asmodan because of the percent-based damage. Oh boy. I can already tell I'm gonna get a little silly. Slow Cheetah grabbing that variant. Is it a main tank variant? Is it a bruiser variant? Time will tell. Stukov was on the table, was not picked up here by Blanchard, who grabs the Anduin. Sometimes if you're gonna go main tank, you know, variant, you want that Stukov with the lurking arm to go underneath and just lock him down in silence. So we'll see. We'll see. I think variant is probably the main tank, but I could be wrong. Malfrex in chat, welcome. All right, the last set of bans is coming out. We're going to get rid of Vala on the side of Assistant Newb Manager. Possibly an auto attacker missing from the mix from Blechman Street, 210 Blechman Street. They're going to ban out Chromie, taking away that mage slot from Assistant Newb Manager. All right. So yeah, we are going to need a little bit more wave clear from Assistant Newb Manager. That's going to help them clearing the waves. And they're going to need a double soaker. Not a double soaker, but a bruiser. And it's going to be Leoric. Nullius grabbing that Leoric. And Ice Queen picking up the Orphea. She may still be in high school, but man, she packs a punch. Watch out. All right, so that's a decent amount of wave clear picked up in the last 2 picks from Assistant Noob Manager. And now the final 2 picks coming out from 210 Blechman Street. I think we're going to see a bruiser, possibly to counter Leoric. And, oh, a double mage, Kel'Thuzad. Oh my goodness. All right, so no real bruiser coming out from 210 Blechman Street as Arta picks up Raynor and Loido picks up KTZ. Unicycle Yay rounding out a more normal comp from Assistant Noob Manager, grabbing that Garrosh. Oh my goodness. This is spicy comps. A lot of damage potential coming out from 210 Blechman Street. Maybe a little bit more durability from Assistant Noob Manager. Maybe trying to get those tosses in. We shall see. We will see you on the other side in game number 1.
Do you hear the Master's voice? Cower before me, mortals. The whole of this realm will break. Let's play! I will bring you to your knees. None resist the chill of death. One dies, one grows strong. 1,001 gods, and none could save you.
All right, here we go. Game number 1. On the left-hand side, we have 210 Blechman Street. We have Arta on Raynor. We have Blanchard on that Anduin. Loido is going to be playing the KTZ. We got Slow Cheetah on the Varian, and we have Dominator on Asmodan. On the right-hand side, we have Assistant Noob Management. Ice Queen is going to be playing the Orphea. Grim is going to be on the Brightwing. We have Unicycle Yay on the Garrosh. We have Side Piece on the Tychus. And then last but not least, Nullius on the Leoric. Whew. All right. Here we go. Shive saying they got good wave clear now. Oh my goodness. So much wave clear with 3 assassins coming out from the side of 210 Blechman Street. Double mage. More clear. Get it, get it. Dingobot's pretty intense intro. Yes, indeed. Well, these are 2 intense teams. We are going to see Varian down in the bottom, sparring up against the Orc down here. So that's going to be an interesting 1v1 when you're going to see a 4 rotation from double mages from 210 Blechman Street. That means they should be able to clear these waves super fast, but they are kind of hanging out a little bit mid before joining the rest of the rotation with Arta up top. We are going to go Gluttony on Asmodan and get those stacks of Annihilation. Looking for 200, then looking for 400. And look at this, a rotation from Nullius coming into the mid. I wonder if we are going to see a dual soaking Leoric happening, going from bot to mid. Could be. Oh, and I've missed it already. Garrosh does get the kill there onto Asmodan. Probably a victim of the toss. Oshkosh Garrosh tossing again. A very tight rotation coming out from Assistant Noob Manager as they're rotating from top to mid. See if they can find someone out of place here. Unicycle Yay looking for that KTZ. Does get the toss. Stun, toss. There's the Polymorph coming in for the kill. Gets that heal. Blanchard keeping him alive. A nice save there. That was almost certain death. Well played by both teams there. Both trying to get that gank and then also keeping KTZ alive. Nullius hiding in the bushes. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Watch out. He's gonna get you. Assistant Noob Manager starting to get back together in their 4-man rotation. 210 Blechman Street keeping Raynor top and kind of spreading out a little bit, looking for a rotation down bottom, seeing if they get some damage down onto Nullius. We do have 8 gems in. 8 gems in on the side of 210 Blechman Street. A lot of gems being held, though, by Assistant Noob Manager if they can manage to get those in. Nullius holding 15. Where's the rest of those? I guess they're split out a little bit evenly. 10 on side piece. Assistant Noob Manager hits 5 a little bit before the enemy team, but there's another stun and toss onto Loido, and down goes KTZ, getting the counter kill though onto Orphea. It's a 1-for-1. Great counterplay there by 210 Blechman Street, getting something for that unfortunate loss of KTZ. Checking in on stacks, KTZ does have 8 of Masters of the Cold Dark out of 30. Once again, another toss, but there is the Yeet of Faith. Yeet. Coming out from Anduin, getting back to safety. There is the Unstoppable. Pumped up by Unicycle Yay. Now it's Dominator in the bottom lane versus Nolius. But here comes a gank rotation. Nolius is in trouble, is going to spooky walk out, but does not get far enough. And there is an excellent route coming out from Blanchard. And there is Leoric going down, losing some gems. If Unicycle Yay turns in, they only need 5 more. But if we're going to see a turn in happening bottom, we get 8, we get 2, we have 7, slowly getting there, 11. It's not quite enough on the side of 210 Blechman Street to actually get their turn in yet. And so it will go over to Assistant Noob Manager for the first Web Weaver phase. Dingo talking about coordination on behalf of Assistant Noob Manager. Both teams working very well together. Movements from lanes, getting the soak from Assistant Noob Manager, but also gank potential from 210 Blechman Street. Looking for those kills, looking for those ganks. Here comes the toss onto Slow Cheetah. Slow Cheetah is going to get polymorphed as well, but there is the Yeet of Faith once again. Blanchard just saving everybody out here as long as that D isn't on cooldown. Nolius pushing in the bottom lane, trying to get some pressure down here. It's getting bullied a little bit in the lane by Azmodan, but we'll have the Spider Companions to help them out. Welcome, Mischief Hots, in chat. Welcome on in, Div D West. 210 Blechman Street versus Assistant Noob Manager. All right, so a good job of defending here. Up in the top hand lane. Mid lane, let's see. Mid lane's pretty good at defense as well. All right, this is an early turn in, but still a great defense here by 210 Blechman Street as they don't give up too much. They don't give up any kills, but once again, here is the toss onto KTZ, and Loido going down. Makes it tough to stack when you go down. Also stacking the Phylactery. So we're going to get some self-healing there. Once you hit, I believe it's 12? Yeah, 12. Get some spell damage healing there. And the option to insta revive. But Unicycle Yay doing a great job of finding the pick target, finding a squishy, stunning them, and throwing them back. And the rest of Assistant Noob Manager take the direction from the management, and they get those kills. There is turn-in available now for 210 Blechman Street. Ooh, Dominator is getting tailed by Nolius, taking a good amount of life from Azmodan. Oh no. Once again, I've missed another kill. We do see Tychus getting the kill on Anduin mid. Shame on me for going to the offlaners. I just think the oh, here we go, a stun. Oh, a nice intercept there by Slow Cheetah to make sure that they didn't get tossed again. I try to give the offlaners some love, but I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff. Here's another toss onto Slow Cheetah. Getting a big amount of stun there coming out. We're gonna see KTZ go down. We're gonna see Raynor go down as well. It's a triple kill as we lose Raynor. There's a lot of gems on the ground. Can they be picked up? No, it's going to be a triple kill. Going over to Assistant Noob Manager. Well played. 10s online make that 11s now with all that extra bonus XP from getting those kills. We are going to see Decimate, Eternal Feast, Entomb, Commander Odin, and Blinkill. Look out for the Dirty Bathtub with Eternal Feast mixed with Entomb. You don't want to be in there. No one's getting clean in that massacre. 10's online now for 210 Blechman Street, not too far behind. We're going to see Frost Blast, Light Bomb, Tide of Sin, Hyperion, and Shield Wall. So there is some wombo combo potential for 210 Blechman Street as well. Who will be able to set this up better? Turn in number 2 coming from Assistant Noob Manager. Setting up a defense both mid and bot. We're going to see Assistant Noob Manager trying to push down this mid keep. Mid fort if they can. Out comes the Entomb. There comes Light Bomb, and it's not going to be enough as we do see the Dirty Bathtub go off. there as Orphea drops the Eternal Feast. We're going to lose Anduin, and we're going to lose that mid fort. Good push potential here for Assistant Newb Manager as they are rotating bottom, sending Leoric top, see what they can get up there. There is no Webweaver bottom, but there are 4 members of Assistant Newb Manager, and they might just walk it in a little bit and try to get some more siege damage if they can. We are going to see Raynor respond up top, but that fort will go down, and Nullius is able to escape with their life. Dexter says, I thought Dirty Bathtub was something different. Today I learned. You're filthy, says Dingo. I could be wrong, but it is quite a dirty bathtub in there. Leoric setting up that Entomb and then just dropping the Eternal Feast in there. All right, bottom camp is up for grabs. Still looking for a turn-in on the side of 210 Blechman Street. They have the gems. They just need to be able to find where they can get it. Talent tier advantage about to go back over to Assistant Newb Manager. There it is, the 13 talents come online. Checking in, we're at 18 for Master of the Cold Dark. We are stacked, though, on Phylactery, so if things really hit the fan, can activate to res once again on Loido if you need to. Looking for a fish. Grab side piece. Here comes Frost Blast. Big kill set up here from 210 Blechman Street once again. Entomb comes out, as well as Feast. Doesn't quite catch the prey that they are looking for, but a nice play here by 210 Blechman Street. Getting that kill, it's what they need when they're down a talent tier. This will allow them to turn in if they want to, and maybe try to get some pressure in the lanes. Here comes a flank, though, from Assistant Newb Manager. Just to get back to their wall, though. Not looking to get a big engage. All right, here's the turn-in. First turn-in from 210 Blechman Street. They're looking to get some siege value. Here comes the toss onto Cheetah. He's going to get yeeted. Yeet of Faith once again by Blanchard. Dominator at 180 stacks of Annihilation. Here comes the taunt onto Nullius. Dominator going in. Here comes, once again, the Feast and the Entomb. Dominator taking a lot of damage. Will go down. Chasing the back slow Cheetah. It's on the wrong side of that fort and will go down as 2. It's a double kill, and here comes a chase, but I don't think any more members of 210 Blechman Street will be caught as they get away, maybe buying themselves some time, getting a little bit of siege damage bottom, as we're going to see 4 members of Assistant Newb Manager. I always want to say management. Going down and clearing up that spider top, getting cleaned up by Nullius as well. What is that spider shooting at? No one knows. So we see a decent amount of experience lead going over to Assistant Newb Manager, as they have a couple levels here on 210 Blechman Street, and they're closer to 16, which is the next talent tier. Also, structure-wise, bottom fort is down, mid fort is down, and top fort is down, whereas we're still standing. All 3 forts on the side of Assistant Newb Manager. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Turn-in is available. On the right side, red team, they're going to turn in a ton of gems right now. That'll do it. Next Webweaver phase will go over to Assistant Newb Manager.
Shall weave a web of death upon the blue team.
I just realized that my mic has been muted for quite a while because I burped and I muted my mic. Oh boy. Well, at least you didn't hear that. I was just saying, an excellent strike there by Lloydo. Getting that kill set up. 26 of 30 stacks there on Master of the Cold Dark. And the next turn in going over to 210 Blechman Street. Oh boy. Yes, Sweenus, when you mute your mic, you gotta turn it back on again. All right, so not much is gonna happen down here in the bottom lane as it's so far pushed here. Assistant Newb Manager, I mean, I don't think they really have to worry about that lane. However, we want some forts on the side of 210 Blechman Street. They're gonna quickly clean up this middle spider. But here comes a big taunt onto Grim. And even though the light bomb comes out, it's not needed as Brightwing falls. Looking for the setup again. Possibly. Here comes... Yep. We're going to pop Odin. Looking for an Entomb, I can tell. Here comes Unicycle Yay with a toss. It's going very low and does fall. Slow Cheetah getting low. Noli is also getting very low. It's going to be another drop down here. It's a 3 for none so far. Oh, Cheetah, you're so low. Looking for that extra kill on side piece. And they find it. Oh my goodness, it's a quad kill going out to 210 Blechman Street. My goodness, indeed, I can't say anything controversial if my mic is muted. Oh, it's very, very true. This is exactly what 210 Blechman Street needs to get back in this game. They've evened up the talent tier. They're both on level 18. They're able to get all 3 forts taken down to match up that siege discrepancy there. And now they're pushing with still 3 members down on the side of Assistant Newb Manager, but they will be coming up. They will be looking to re-engage and possibly punish 210 Blechman Street for overstaying. Big orbs coming out now. Those Asmo donks are doing some damage. 284, looking for 400. I'm sorry, 384. Almost there. Almost getting that stacked up. And with 20s right around the corner, I think we're going to see Assistant Newb Manager maybe get it first. We'll see. Dropping down into the bottom. We're going to pick up this bottom camp for 210 Blechman Street. Map pressure is pretty even in the top and in the middle. It's a little bit pushed on the side of 210 Blechman in the bottom lane, but beware. We have 20s online for Assistant Newb Manager, and they're looking for a fight. They have the advantage. Can they find the opposition? Neither team has enough to turn in, so it might be all about camps. Here we go. This could be it. Down comes a big Entomb. There is Feast. We're going to see Odin pop, but it's a lot of damage coming out. Unicycle Yay trying to do what they can, throwing people back. There's the camp, which is picked up here by Assistant Newb Manager, but we have 3 down on the side of Assistant Newb Manager, getting the 3 kills, 210 Blechman Street. They lose the camp, but they get a 3 kill. It's a triple kill. Big play. They don't have turn in yet, but they could grab the boss. They could push a keep if they wanted to. It looks like we are rotating up into the top lane. I think we're going to grab boss. And we're very close to a turn in. We're missing 4. We're only missing 4 gems for a turn in on the side of 210 Blechman Street. There's Anduin working hard. Working hard for those gems. Is that enough? Oh no, we're 1 short. Are we 1 short? I don't know. Weenus tries to do math. Not great. I think we're 1 short. This should pick it up here. Yep, turn in is available, and we're going to see if we can get this turn in to push with the boss. I think most people need to turn in, if not everyone. Boss is marching down the lane. We're going to see response here from Assistant Newb Manager as they filter up into the top-hand lane. Here is the turn in as well. It's going to take a little while for these web weavers to get up into the lanes, especially where the boss is up here in the top. It's got a long way to travel. Assistant Newb Manager shredding this boss as fast as they can. Try to prevent damage onto their keep. This keep is pretty much doomed. Keep goes down. Now let's see what kind of defense we can see in the other lanes from Assistant Newb Manager. They will take this boss down, shred it the rest of the way. There is a spider coming in. Look at all these spider quains pushing in mid. Front wall completely down. There comes a root onto Garrosh. Gonna pop that unstoppable. Gonna be able to walk out. Here comes Hyperion, getting a little bit more poke damage. Now these orbs are starting to hurt a lot coming out from Asmodan. There's the Entomb, but Nolius will get targeted and taken down. Beast comes out as well, but it doesn't quite connect at the same time. And here we're going to see 210 Blechman Street continue to push in, and they will take this mid keep as well. It is a 4v1. I'm sorry, not a 4v1. A 4v5. A 4v1 would be much different. A nice root coming out there from Blanchard. And here's the last web. Weaver coming out. A toss onto Lloyd and the polymorph, and there's a counter kill. Slow Cheetah taking a lot of damage. The keep goes down. Here comes Light Bomb. Not going to connect, but they do get the counter kill there. And I believe Phylactery was used. Phylactery was used, as we do see KTZ coming back right away. Leoric will be up in 2 seconds. I don't think we're quite gonna see an end right here, but one more team fight. One more team fight's all it could take, especially for 210 Blechman, since they have eliminated all of the keeps of Assistant Newb Manager. 210 Blechman Street loves this bottom camp. They've been all over it like flies on my, well, I can't say that here, but you can imagine. Now it's up to Assistant Newb Manager to push back the lanes. They are closer to turn in as well, so that's something they could use to push back the lanes. Oh boy, hot doggy. Boop. There we go. Hero damage. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. A lot of hero damage coming out from Asmodan now, and only getting stronger. Well, it's kind of reached the peak, but it's fully charged up. Looking for a toss. Get the toss onto Cheetah. In comes the reverse taunt. Here comes the Frost Blast. A lot of damage coming out. And, oh, and it's going to be Garrosh going down, followed by Tychus. And then, oh my goodness, it could be a complete wipe here. And it is. 210 Blechman Streets gets the team wipe.
Monster kill!
My goodness, what a huge amount of damage just massively coming out from 210 Blechman Street there in the choke point. And that will be it. Coming from behind, catching up mid-game, and then claiming game number 1 in this series will go to 210 Blechman Street. GG's, well played. Woo! Cold cuts. All right, let's update our scoreboard, shall we? 210 Blechman Street grabbing game number 1 in this best of 3 series, Tomb of the Spider Queen. All right, so we will see what happens for game number 2 if Assistant Newb Manager, if they want hero pick or map pick for game number 2. Pterosaur, welcome. Raka, I see you hanging out. Welcome on in. Thanks for being here, fam. So, looking back at this game, it was a little bit of a slow start for 210 Blechman Street. Unicycle Ye was getting in there with Garrosh, was finding targets, especially on Kel'Thuzad, getting the stun, getting the toss, getting the blow up. Asmodan, a stacking hero. You gotta stack up all of your globes, and then when you hit 400, then man, you're really doing some damage, and you're doing a lot of wave clear. So, and then when you have 3 assassins late game, all that damage stacking together, really making it hard to survive in those engages. Good job though by Assistant Newb Manager of playing the early game, playing with the strength of Garrosh, getting those tosses, getting those blow ups. And then, in the early mid-game, landing some excellent entombs into Feast, getting that dirty bathtub rolling out. Also, awesome play there. Top hero damage coming out from Asmodan, a denominator on the team of 210 Blechman Street. Ice Queen coming in, 62k. Ain't nothing to cough at. Nice work there. All right, well, that was a very exciting game. Malfrex says, GG's, take game number 2. 210? We'll see. We shall see. Oh, I wonder if I'm being messaged. Nope, doesn't look like I'm being messaged yet. Not quite yet. Okay. Here we are. Man, I look kind of dark. I know I'm white, but I look kind of dark. I wonder if I should clean that up a little bit. Let's see. Can I be brighter? I'm sure you guys are super excited about this. Brightness. Oh. Oh, that's a little too much. All right. Good enough. There we go. I'm a little bit brighter. A little brighter. All right. So we will just hang out for a second until we figure out where we are going for game number 2. And then we will add it. We will see where we have gone so far. We were just there. Oh, wait. Nope. That's another Tomb of the Spider Queen game. All right. So here's what's banned. I'm missing a map. Don't remember which map I'm missing. Didn't quite have enough time to figure all of that out. But while you're waiting, here are the teams that are playing. Get a little hype. I see no chickens. I was upset. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks like we do have our next map pick here. Do I have a lamp in front of me? I kind of do. I kind of do. Sort of. It's a light that I'm supposed to be able to change how bright it is, but I never do it. And I probably should. All right. Our next map is... Yes. Our next map is going to be Internal Shrines. I just gotta, a little lightheaded after that one. I just gotta figure out who picked this map. It looks like it was picked by Assistant Newb Manager. So we will mark that down and we'll change it later if I'm wrong. Ooh. Very good. Infernal Shrines. So far, all maps picked by Assistant Newb Manager. So I'm excited to get into this one. All right, I'm going to let these friends know that I am ready. Oh. All set here. When are you going to co-cast with Mr. Fisky? Mr. Fisky actually, we brought him in and he did a whole solo cast at one point. But that was quite a few seasons ago. I think he's still officially retired in Bermuda, just collecting all those royalty checks. I think I'm missing Garden of Terror in my list. That is probably the one. The wind cries, Venus. Oh. I probably am missing Garden of Terror. Thank you very much for pointing that out, and I will try to fit that in. There's just so much going on here. Like, I probably need to scale back and like try it again. Maybe we'll do a rework. Here we go. All right, so the first ban, if the first ban is coming out from Assistant Newb Manager, then that means it was the map pick from 210 Blechman Street. We must right this wrong. We must fix what we have broken. Okay. So Infernal Shrines was chosen by 210 Blechman Street. Unless this lobby is a lie. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? Tell me the truth. Tell me everything you know! All right. They say that it was 210 Blechman Street that chose the map. Perfect. All right, so there is the respect ban. On to Azmodan. No, thank you. Another map where you can get a lot of value with wave clear on the objective and in the lanes, as always. Same bans coming out from 210 Blechman Street. They do not want to give Mal'Ganis or Malthael over to Assistant Noob Manager. Ban everybody with an M. Just forget it. This does leave Johanna up and is snap picked by Unicycle. Yeah! Sorry, Unicycle yay.
I'm here to help.
Very good on this map as well, as you can get all of the shrine minions collected together and then blow them up with all of your angelic kind of crusader or I don't know. What up, Cookie? Welcome on in. I'm also missing Haunted Mines from the list. Am I, though? Am I missing Haunted Mines? Maybe. Hard to say. We'll see. We'll figure that one out later, too. Ice Queen picking up Chromie. Nullius grabbing the Blaze for a little off-lane Blaze action. Denominator grabbing the Tyrael. Slow Cheetah on the Jaina. Interesting. Okay. There you have it. Switching up roles a little bit. As last game, Slow Cheetah was on, I believe, Varian. I believe Denominator was on the Azmodan. Everybody switch roles! Get to it! There is the Sonya ban coming out from Assistant Noob Manager. And we're going to see a big old ban on a white main. Nobody wants to hear the laugh. Oh, just kidding. We want to hear that one. We don't want to hear... Whoa. Watch out. We all miss Haunted Mines, says Dingo. Yes. Big picks coming up here. Blanchard's going to be grabbing the Stukov, and Loido is going to be grabbing the Imperious, switching from KTZ last game. Everyone just switching it up. We're going to see Grim grabbing Anduin. Switching off of the Brightwing this time. Anduin was available to 210 Blechman Street, but decided they want to switch it up, leaving that to be picked up here by Assistant Noob Manager, and we're going to end up with Side Piece grabbing that Thrall. Grabbing that Thrall. Raka says, I used to miss Haunted Mines, then I played it again.
Hell,
Yes, indeed.
it's about damn
And now Tychus has once again joined the enemy and swapped sides. Tychus going to be picked up by Arta. All right. Exciting. Which team do I like the most? I think... Ooh, this was going to be a close one. All right, we'll see you on the other side in game number 2. Stay tuned. Right after this.
I shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.
Thank you, BJ and Co, for the raid. Here we go. Nullius, Assistant Noob Manager on the right-hand side. Nullius is going to be playing the Blaze. Grim is going to be playing the Anduin. Unicycle Yay is going to be playing the Johanna. Side piece. What do we got over here? Is that Thrall? Yeah. Side piece is going to be on Thrall, and Ice Queen is going to be playing the Chromie. On the left-hand side, we have 210 Blechman Street looking to close this out. Denominator is going to be playing on the Tyrael. Loido is going to be playing on the Imperious. Arda is going to be on that Tychus. Slow Cheetah on the Jaina. And last but not least, Blanchard on that Stukov. Show me that big arm. What that big arm do? Getting a good stun there from Nolius, but there's a shish kebab coming out from Lloyd. A Denominator takes a lot of damage, but will not go down. We do see a spread, though, on the side of 210 Blechman Street, getting into the lanes early. Arda realizing something's coming in and backing on up. Also, Dingo, Devo, and Dexter, thank you for the follow. I missed that earlier. What an odd matchup. Slow Cheetah versus Nolius here, and the Jaina versus Blaze. Whew. But look at this. Snap camp timing as assistant noob manager jumps on their siege camp. They want those yummy, yummy gnolls all to themselves. I guess Goatmen? Gnolls are on a different map. Yes. Goatmen. Goatmen, I believe, evolve into gnolls. I think that's how the Pokemon world of Heroes of the Storm works. Neutral camp getting picked up by 210 Blechman Street saying, you can't have all the camps to yourself. We want some of the fun as well. Nominator being a great distraction here. Saying, we're not on our camp. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to fly around in your face so that you hit me with your hammers and your swords and your magic. A big stun coming out from Lloyd. And there is the Yeet of Faith coming out from Grim. No kills in the bottom lane. Even though it was a 3v4, a lot of concentrated damage coming out from 210 Blechman Street. Checking in with our top lane here. Very good. All right, waiting on the camp, not quite taking it. 210 Blechman is looking to see where the other members of Assistant Noob Manager are. Make sure they're not going to get invaded on. Side piece. Hopping on the Bruiser camp, getting some help from Nolius and Ice Queen. They're looking at taking these camps and getting them taken fast. Slow Cheetah is looking at this camp, but probably can't do it by themselves this early. The objective is bottom. So getting this camp here, great. Bruiser camp, top lane, amazing. Maybe a little early, because it could potentially be cleared before this objective is started, but always better than not getting it, for sure. Objective is started by 210 Blechman Street. They're already up to 10. Jaina, though, is in the top-hand lane, so this is going to quickly turn into a 5v4, because Jaina is clearing that camp that was picked up. A big stun by Lloyd. Here comes a follow-up stun coming out from Nolius. Able to push 210 Blechman off of the point, but here comes Jaina joining in. The race for 7 is close. I think we're going to see somebody go down here if they aren't careful. Nolius gets a stun there onto the Denominator. Denominator doesn't care with that 25 armor. Ooh, maybe they care a little bit now, taking a little bit of damage. But back and forth, getting a little bit low once again on Tyrael. Tyrael is going to be first blood, trying to get that trait value. We'll take it out on the Shrine minions. It's 35 to 25. You only need just 5 more for 210 Blechman Street, and they are able to get it. They do lose Tyrael, but they do get the Mortar Punisher. Woo-wee. We'll have to ask Tyrael about that later if they thought it was worth it. Probably. We'll see. 7's now online for both teams. We're getting some front wall shred coming out from 210 Blechman Street. 1 tower down. Show me 2 tower down. 2 tower down. Minimal damage here onto the fort. And down goes the Punisher. It's the first one. Doesn't have a whole lot of punch in its gloves. Oh, we might see a little confrontation here over this bottom siege camp. Both teams hiding there in the bushes. Gonna get a little bit of vision there from Chromie. Ice Queen starting it. Unicycle Yay hiding in the bushes, trying to anchor. Here comes Denominator, though, to mix up this party. And it is a 5v5 down here. It is a party. Nice triple stun there by Nolius. Down comes the lurking arm to get that silence. There's the time trap. Time, stop, Denominator. And this is going to be stolen here by 210 Blechman Street. Maybe not stolen, but definitely claimed. Is both teams trying to get that bottom camp. Still have the siege camp available for Assistant Noob Manager if they want it. My goodness. Close game so far. Looking at some of the talents here, we do have In the Rhythm by Tychus. Going to be stacking up that minigun cooldown. Love to see it. We are looking for our Frostbite here from Jaina. Looking for 12,000. About 3.5. Getting there. The game is still early. And also, whatever heroic ability is picked up will help with that. We're going Rolling Thunder from Thrall. And I do like the Adrenaline Stim Pack. Seems to be pretty consistent here with going a Bruiser on Blaze in order to get more wave clear. Love to see it. Picking up low blow talents from Stukov here. Here comes Light Bomb as 10s are first on the side of Assistant Noob Manager. And they get a double kill. Down goes Tychus, down goes Imperius. So we see those heroic abilities come out. 10 still not quite online here for 210 Blechman Street. And here comes the siege. We are looking at Bunker, Earthquake, Blessed Shield, Light Bomb, and Slowing Sands. Slowing Sands is sitting there. Bunker still available, as well as Earthquake. And that whole front wall goes down. 10's almost online here for 210 Blechman Street. Shrine, active in 25 seconds. In the mid. In the mid. Here we go. 10's online now for 210 Blechman Street. We're going to see Angelic Armaments, the Draken Laser Drill, Judgment, Ring of Frost, and still holding on Stukov. Something to do with his big arm flapping around. Yeah, we are going to see Massive Shove. Maybe not flapping around, but definitely pushing in a straight line as hard as possible. Here we go. 210 Blechman Street a little bit behind picking up this camp, but they are going to be able to get it. And they are going to be able to still come in and contest this objective. I like the play. Give up a little bit of the objective to have that pushing in the top hand lane against the enemy camp. Out comes Blessed Shield, and here comes the Light Bomb. Classic combo. Down comes Ring and Earthquake. Getting low on Denominator as Bunker falls down on the ground. Oh, getting very low on Denominator. Charges in, but will go down. Here comes the trait value, though. Hitting 3 members here of Assistant Noob Manager. We're going to lose Anduin as well, so it is a 1-for-1. This fight's not quite over yet. Oh my goodness, spread out. Jaina is going to back off and tap as they are just too low, and this will go over to Assistant Noob Manager as they are able to get the last few minions. Let's check up on those camps at the top real quick. All right, it looks like 210 Blechman Street camp will win out, and Blaze is going to go address that up in the top hand lane. Here comes the Leaf, a nice bait by Denominator. Now Shred is the name of the game. S210 Blechman Street want to try to get this down before they take too much damage onto their fort. They may lose it anyways. Ice Queen low, but still able to poke from a distance. And the mid fort will be saved. Well played there. Up in the top hand lane, Nolius is able to disband that camp, but more camps are on the way. Assistant Noob Manager are going to pick up their own bottom. Going to steal that neutral camp. Siege camp getting picked up by 210 Blechman Street. Possible invade here. Channeling through. Camp is picked up. Big stun into Light Bomb. Blessed Shield also down, and there's a double kill. Oh my goodness. It's a 2-for-2, and this damage keeps coming out. Ice Queen is going to drop next. Oh my goodness. Unicycle, yay, taking a lot of damage, and Nolius. Oh my goodness. Chromie goes down. Nolius is on the wrong side of that fort. What a reversal by 210 Blechman Street. They lost the first 2 in that, and then came back and consensually, in a row, got the next 5 kills.
Monster kill.
It was definitely not consensual. My goodness. Big play from 210 Blechman Street, turning that fight around. Consecutive. Not the same as consensual. My goodness. Whew, it has been a day. I apologize. All right. Getting able to push in bottom a little bit, get some more siege value as 210 Blechman Street are unopposed on this bottom fort. For now, here comes Nolius. Going down Nolius lane. Big Blessed Shield comes out. And there's the slowing sands and the earthquake. This time, Stukov's going to be the first one to fall. Lloyd, Doe in trouble. Angelic armaments will not be enough. And there is the double kill coming out from Assistant Newb Manager. They say we can get some kills too. And we're ready to keep fighting. And they do save this bottom fort. Nominator is going to be able to flee away, not get caught out in the front there. Not going to be able to push in too hard down here on the bottom lane. Looking for 16s, though, and definitely ahead on it. We do have this bruiser camp just hanging out, looking for friends. Say, pick me, pick me. But this mid fort is so low. Assistant Newb Manager wants to get in there, and they do get it, and that will definitely help keep the pressure up in the mid lane. Rush to the bruiser camps. Dun 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 dun. Oh, who's gonna get it first? Oh, almost. Oh, it's synchronized. Synchronized bruise camping. My goodness. Nullius down in the bottom lane. Getting a little bit of this push down here. Yes, yes, yes. But now needs to join the team, because if they engage, it will be a 5v4, and this could be dirty naughty. Oh, a huge shove on a unicycle, yay! I would like to think as unicycle got pushed, they went, yay! But maybe not. 5v5 up in the top, 16s on both sides. It is even talent tier. We do see a little bit more centralized positioning by 210 Blechman Street, as they are getting pushed off by Assistant Newb Management Manager. We do see that there is a Blessed Shield, I believe, is missed. Angelic Armaments is popped. Where are we getting those spears going? Ooh, here we go. Big dive coming out, and here's a huge ring catching Ice Queen. Ice Queen will go down. A big lurking arm going down to silence anybody trying to retreat. Nullius does get yanked, and it's only going to be one down on the side of Assistant Newb Manager, but we do see that the drill is down, and we do see a lead starting to happen here on the objective for 210 Blechman Street. Nullius says, I'm out of here. I'm going to go soak some lanes, get some more experience, as this objective is probably going to go over to 210 Blechman Street. Melville, welcome on in. Why the heck isn't Dominator on Murky? Says PJ and Co. You know, maybe it just wasn't their jam this time, but strong showing from both teams. It's close, but this now we're at 13.5 minutes in, and this Punisher might get a little bit of value. Definitely this top fort, unless something dramatic happens. But in the bottom lane, Nullius gonna get a fort of their own, saying, all right, we're gonna lose that top fort. Let's see if we can get something out of this. I like the play, as long as you can get back in time to defend and not lose a keep. A nice bait over the wall here. Punisher is getting shredded down to 40% health. Will get some siege damage in here. I like the anti-siege coming out. Spike Promy putting down the pool, saying you wanna come play, you're gonna slow down and walk through this.
Blue Team's Punisher has fallen. My voice is going to hurt in the morning.
All right, camps are now up. A good push by 210 Blechman Street. You'd love to see them sneak in and try to get this bottom fort though, and even up the fort count. But they did take down this top wall, so this top keep is a little bit exposed, if you will. Here comes Blessed Shield. Here comes the Light Bomb. Blanchard's in trouble. Ring comes down as well as Bunker, and we're going to lose Stukov. Counter kill there on to Thrall. Nully is getting very low, getting pounded by Arda. And there it is. Another death. Unicycle, yay, gets shish kebab by Lloyd with a double, getting Queen as well. Is there enough to finish off the Queen, or Unicycle, yay? And, oh, they are able to get both. It is a quad kill going out to 210 Blechman Street, fighting over this bottom camp. Once again, a great engage coming from Assistant Newb Manager, getting the first kill, but then 210 Blechman Street turning the fight around, chasing, securing the kills, and turning that fight on its head. Whew. All right, we do have Frostbite is done. So Jane's got that extra shield thing. We have 67 stacks of in the rhythm, in the rhyme, ready, get set. It's bobsled time. And this pretty much seals the deal for this bottom fort. We do have 5 stacks of Piercing Light from Anduin, up to a maximum of 10, getting that 5 spell power. Bottom fort goes down, and maybe a Bruiser camp invade here. Closer to 20 on 210 Blechman Street, as 20 is right around the corner. And this is not going to be spotted or challenged in time by Assistant Newb Manager. Goes over, creating even more pressure for 210 Blechman Street in the top hand lane. Ooh, boy. As we get into the late game, I could see potential for ending on either side. Bottom, if you wanted to get Assistant Newb Manager, go through there. And top is very exposed if 210 Blechman Street want to head up that way. '20 is now online. 210 Blechman Street maybe looking to get a fight. They cannot find it before 20. 20 is now online for Assistant Newb Manager right now. There we go. But you gotta be together. If you're gonna pick a fight, you want to make sure that you have everyone together. And it looks like we're just gonna fight over this objective instead. I like it. This one could be for all the biscuits, all the beans, all the cookies. Big stun coming in from Lloyd. Here comes the earthquake. Oh my goodness. Ring goes down as well. This is so much damage. Lloyd has to back off. Side piece getting low. Here comes a big stun, and it is going to be a kill there. Onto Tyrael. There's the yeet on the side piece. The stasis is popped by Ice Cream. Nolius pops bunker. Drill is down. Can Assistant Newb Manager push in and claim this objective? I think we are going to see 210 Blechman Street deciding that they're going to back off a little bit. Let this one go over to Assistant Newb Manager before they lose anyone else. And they're going to get ready to defend. They're going to grab camps. They still have a little bit of time. I don't know if they're going to grab this one or not. I don't think. They're trying to decide what they want to do, and we are going to go back. Punisher is going to be hopping through the mid lane. There is no fort here. The only fort left is up here in the top hand lane on the side of 210 Blechman. So watch out for the follow-up when this big boy hops over the wall. Boom. Onto Stukov. Not the best target that you want to take that. Oh, and there's the follow-up stun from Nolius, claiming that kill onto Stukov. We're still down on the side of Tyrael. Here comes the ring. It is going to catch 2 on the side of Assistant Newb Manager. There's the follow-up ring, catching a 3rd. And a reset. Once again, catching 3. Oh my goodness. Here comes Tyrael coming in, setting it up, getting a double kill. Is it going to be enough? The Punisher still hasn't even broken through the shield yet, and it is getting shredded. Oh my goodness. The rings coming out from Slow Cheetah. Excellent, excellent defense. Assistant Newb Manager. Great on getting that Stukov pick at the very beginning, following up on the stun from the Punisher. My goodness. Trying to escape that ring, though. Just a little bit too much. Mid-keep went down. But 210 Blechman Street, they say they're not out of this match yet. In fact, looks like a little bit more damage has been slowly trickling in on this top keep. So that could be an easy keep to take, and maybe, just maybe, the win condition in the top hand lane. Now there's an easy win condition in the mid lane here for Assistant Newb Manager. So both teams, whoo lordy, just looking for that one big team fight, and it could be all she wrote. Siege camp bottom, uncontested to 210 Blechman Street. In the top hand lane, there's this camp that's getting pushed out a little bit. Will be taken down by Assistant Newb Manager. They do not want to worry about this keep here. All by itself. They want to make sure that they clear out that lane and keep their keep advantage. Keep it a keep it a keep. Dingo says, didn't even scratch the paint. That's true. There is still 100% on the core. The one keep fort that matters. The core. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think 210 Blechman Street are going to go here and try to clear this camp. Are we going to see an engagement from Assistant Newb Manager? Not management, manager. I think they are going to instead maybe go bottom and clear out this camp. Thinking about it. Everyone's nervous. Everyone's nervous about where the other team is. Are they in the bushes? Are they looking to flank? Are they looking to gank us? Did we turn off the stove before we left the house? These are the questions you ask yourself when you're in late game and one big team fight can shape the outcome of this series. All right, showing in the wave mid. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's hide and go seek. Hide and go seek in the bushes. But it really does matter, because whoever does get the best engagement, woo, could potentially win this. All right, are they baiting this camp? People are checking. Here we go. Jumping on in. Ring. Coming down. Catching one. There's the yeet on the side piece. Bunker comes down. Oh my goodness. First we're going to lose Tyrael. Nilly is taking a lot of damage. Backing on out. 1 for none so far, favoring assistant Newb manager. Everybody pop their ult there. We are going to see Ring that's back up just now. But this is going to be a potential lead for assistant Newb manager to jump on this objective, try to slap around as many of these minions as they can. Oh man, that looks like a frosty winterland, doesn't it? Just want to see Ana pop out and Anna let it go. I don't know. Here we go. Starting the objective with the advantage. Camp getting picked up here by 210 Blechman Street as they're not quite ready to contest the objective. And they're going to start moving in on mid-fort. I don't think at this moment in time they're going to be able to go up top in time to stop the Punisher for assistant Newb manager. So instead, they continue pushing mid. The Punisher spawns up top, and we're going to see backs here from everybody on assistant Newb manager to defend their mid keep. Double camps, double the goats, double the pleasure, double the fun. It's a statement of the great man, and double goat, dumb. That was close. I almost said something real gross. Whoo! All right. So not pushing with the Punisher. Instead, maybe looking for some stragglers down here. Looking. Instead, I mean, this is a 23-minute Punisher, and it will take out that top fort. It'll probably get some damage on the wall. I doubt it takes the top keep. It's actually taking quite a bit of damage, already down to 40% health, as 210 Blechman Street are railing on that boy. A little hop, skip, and a jump. Whoop, and then down it goes. All right, the next point of contention could be this bruiser camp. We do see Unicycle Yay already there. The rest of the team from assistant Newb manager is trailing in behind. If they're gonna go in, they should go in now. Here comes the light bomb, and Drill is down as well. There's Earthquake. Ring is falling down. Side piece is yeeted out. Oh my goodness, down comes the bunker. We're gonna lose Thrall though. First kill going over to 210 Blechman Street. Seeing if they can find any more kills. Nullius getting a little bit low. Here comes the chase. A nice stun by Nullius, and they're going to get the counter kill there onto Tyrael. Down comes the ring, which will catch Nullius. Nullius trying to get out. Here's the secondary ring. Not quite catching anybody, but Nullius is down to 400 HP. Oh, a lot of damage coming out as the slow is wrecking Lloyd. Can Lloyd get out? Lloyd is very, very low. 50 HP. Oh, is there a flashlight? Oh, there is. And it is enough to kill Jaina. 3 for 1. That's a triple kill going over to assistant Newb manager. Are they going to try to end? They only have 3 here. 2 are still up, and 1 is both percent damage on the side of 210 Blechman Street. Whoo. Oh my goodness. All right. There is still this lane in the top. The top lane is still pushing pretty hard. Blaze is running there. Can Nullius get there in time to save it? Potentially. Looks like they will be able to save it in the bottom. Punching through that wall. Setting up potential siege for this bottom keep. But I think they need to leave. They don't want to overstay their welcome, especially when Tyrael can... Whoop, especially when Tyrael can just come in at any moment and get all over you with the judgment. Siege camp. Picked up, and I think we're going to see paint the map red by assistant Newb managers. They do have the lanes pushed, and they have the luxury of picking up these camps at their pleasure. Flashed to death, says Raka. Flashed to death. What a way to go. You love to see it, but you hate to see it. Trench coat not included. Bruiser camp. Last to be claimed on the map. And that does it. That's a very red map for now. Still, not much has changed as far as keeps go. We're still missing our mid keep here on the side of 210 Blechman Street, and the top keep for assistant Newb manager is very low. Get low. Bush, 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 bushy, bushy, bush, bush, bush. Time trap in the bushy bush. All right, this 26-minute Punisher, Arcane Punisher, is going to do some damage. Here we go. In comes Dominator. Down comes a big ring. A lot of damage coming out onto assistant Newb manager. And down goes Tychus, though, and Thrall. Grim looking very, very low. Managed to get some heals off there. Ooh, everyone's spreading out just a wee bit. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Nilius getting the stun here onto Dominator, but Dominator does have escapes. Slow Cheetah is slowed there. Just gonna pop stasis. Here comes a big stun by Nolius. Lloyd, can they get out? 120, 100 HP. Denominator. Woo, everybody low. Oh, there's a huge stun from Nolius there onto Slow Cheetah. And that is going to be the 2-for-1. Top. Big camp push coming up here in the wave. And if you're on the side of 210 Blechman Street, this is going to be a Punisher that runs right through the mid. They're thinking maybe we just have to try to fight this 3v4, see if we can get some kills, if we can stop this. A huge shish kebab coming out from Lloyd. There's the silence coming out as well. A silence again. We're going to get the silence reset. Oh my goodness. Down goes Imperious. Denominator goes down as well. And that is going to be an objective and continue pushing here for assistant Newb manager. Thrall's back up and at him. And it's going to be a 5v2 defense with the Punisher. I don't want to predict much, but it looks like we're going to a game 3. There's the kill confirmed. On to Tychus. And here comes a last-ditch effort defense. Getting a nice ring, but it's not quite going to be enough. Well played. GG's assistant Newb manager will take us to game number 3. Okay, let's adjust the scoreboard, shall we? Shall we? Yes, quite. So far, the team that picks the map loses the map so far, but we are going to be going to a game 3, which is very exciting. We get more great plays by these great teams. That match was very close. It came down to one team fight several times. Excellent defenses by both teams and pushes. That was a long game, almost 30 minutes. So I hope no one has an early bedtime, because we got one mo for ya. One mo. My core, my precious antique core. Look what you done to it. Welcome in, Kid Canuck. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Where do we start? I'm going to let you look at these stats for a second as I parch my cracked lips with moisture. That sounds weird. I'm drinking water. Don't get weird. I'm just drinking water. Ugh. Yeah, I roughed up my vocal cords during the Infernal Shrines voice. Look what I have done. I just get too excited about these games. It's just too much fun. Look how close the damage between the two mages, Slow Cheetah and Ice Queen, both 94k. Like within, look at that, within 1,000 of each other. That's crazy sauce. 15 to 20 as far as kills go. Man, still that one fight, even though 210 Blechman didn't win this match, that one fight over that bottom camp, where assistant Newb manager got the first kill, and then 210 Blechman Street turned it, got the quad kill. My goodness. Crazy fights. So much fun. So much stuff happening, can't even see it. Dingo, could we get traits? Maybe talents. I could show talents. I can do that. Fracture in chat. Let's go Unicycle, my former teammate. Ah! United States Army Esports cheering for A&M. Welcome on in. Yeah, everybody cheer for your home team. Got a ball game here, says Shives. Yes. Yes, we do. All right. Well, there we have it. That is game number 2. We will be going to game number 3 soon. Whenever we figure that out. Something just happened, and I could not see it. Maybe it was just leftover from the raid earlier from BJ and Co. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you for the raided doodles. Oh, Buttspot. Making a comeback. Can we see Tabuts? No, Buttspot, we cannot see Tabuts. No, we cannot. All right, so here's the map situation. We're missing Garden. Garden is a missing. No Terror. No Green Thumbs. This is what we've been banned. This is what's been banned and what's been picked. So just know, Garden of Terror could still be picked. Game number 2 was won by Assistant Newb Manager. So they are going to let 210 Blechman Street decide what they are going to pick, either first hero pick or map pick for game number 3. And I should be watching lobbies to make sure the lobby link doesn't pop out while I'm just flapping my gums. Is this stream sponsored by Loginitas yet? No, it probably should be. I mean, I could ask them. They might be down. Do I have any weird Loginitas stuff? I probably do. What are these? I just have a whole bunch of weird crap on my desk. Actually, it's on top of my mini fridge. Oh no, these are reject stickers that are not allowed to be given to children. And they were given to me because my girlfriend is a teacher, and so she buys like a bunch of stickers and gives them out to kids and stuff. But some of them are not politically correct, or you know, sometimes they're a little bit too politically correct, and you don't want to start drama. So, anyways, let me just pick a random one. Oh, well, this one's not too controversial, but I don't think it's gonna auto adjust. It probably won't auto adjust. I'll tell you what it says. It says peace, love, and wine. Yes, a fun sticker, not too controversial, but probably not for high school students. And some of these she just doesn't know the meme context behind, and so she's like, I don't know the context, so I can't use it. I said, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe. Probably not too bad, but you know, still can't give to kids. Anyways, I have a bunch of weird stuff in my office. As you do. As you do. All right. Let's take a quick break, and we'll get back to you guys in a minute. Look at big old Asmodan and his ring nipples.
Do you hear the Master's voice? Cower before me, mortals. The whole of this realm will break. Let's play! I will bring you to your knees. None resist the chill of death. One dies, one grows strong. 1,001 gods, and none could save you.
There they are. There they were. All right. Both teams must be debating. Oh, we've got a map. We've got a map. Ooh, we got a lobby. We're building the lobby. Let's all head to the lobby. All right. I'm assuming that Assistant Newb Manager had to pick the map because 210 Blechman Street wants first pick, but I do not know yet. This NGS intro was sick. Well, I better go see a doctor. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what voice that was either, but Oh, I can't help myself. If you're not having fun, go do something else that makes you have fun. Okay, we are filling out this lobby. I'm going to ask who picked the map. And then I'll show you the map, and we'll ruin all of the suspense. Furiously rubs hands together. Ooh, that's a nice warm sensation. All right, so this was picked by Assistant Noob Manager. So we'll put that in. Ooh, and now we can show you. The suspense is over. We are going to Alterac Pass. Alterac Pass. If you're not a fan of mountain goats, maybe you should cover your eyes, cover your ears, and just enjoy the aura from this game. But if you are not afraid of goats, please watch. Watch these teams in the last game of the series. This is game number 3. This is for double points. Double the points. Oh, and we're going to get into draft. Show me the draft. Show me the draft. NGS is investing more time in this game than Blizzard is. Sometimes if you love something, you just got to carry it on. Okay, will we see these same bands coming out from 210 Blechman Street in Games 1 as in Games 2, which I believe was Mal'Ganis, and Malthael? I think we will, because this kind of forces Assistant Noob Manager to ban Johanna. There is the Mal Daddy. Mal'Ganis. And who will we see Assistant Noob Manager ban out? They have now targeted Phoenix 3 games in a row. Welcome in, Silverbell. Let's see some Murky. Oh my goodness. We might see some Murky. I like Wolfies, says Raka. Maybe we'll see some Rhaegar. Could happen. Does Thrall count as a Wolfie too? Because he's got that Spirit Wolf? Whatever it's called. Same bands 3 times in a row from 210 Blechman Street. They do not want to see Mal'Ganis. They do not want to see Malthael, and they won't. You don't like it? Ban it. Done and done. All right. Do we ban Johanna here? Do we ban a global? Show me potatoes. We're going to see Johanna ban. As we could see last game, it's just really strong. There it is. Going with the Johanna ban. Get it out of here. So we've seen a range of different tanks and bruisers. I wonder if Alterac lends itself to something else. Well, I mean, you could pick, a Junkrat or a Li Ming early to try to poke the objective and keep your opponent from actually getting that channel there onto the cavalry units on the prison. But we're going to go back to game number 1, and Slow Cheetah is going to be picking up the variant. I don't know if this is the case, but it seems like 210 Blechman Street, instead of roles, they have heroes that they're really good at, and they give the player will play that hero instead of a set role. We'll see. Seems a little bit more standardized on Assistant Noob Manager. Ice Queen grabbing the Chromie, which we saw in game number 2, which Assistant Noob Manager was able to pick up. And Unicycle Yay grabbing the Garrosh. Oshkosh. Garrosh! Getting those tosses in. So maybe looking up for a few more heroes that have maybe follow-up CC to try to blow up anything that Garrosh catches and throws back. Blanchard grabbing the Anduin, and Loido grabbing the Muradin. So we do have some stun potential, some root potential, and we're going to see that Varian maybe going in more of a, well, it could still be a taunt variant. It's probably going to be a little bit more bruisery, but who knows? We could go 2 hard tanks. We shall see. Easy K, game 3 hype. Fracture, woo! I was thinking of Horde Wolf Riders. Ah, yes. Survey says, ding, ding, ding. Horde Wolf Riders, or the HWR, as you would see in Politico. Assistant Noob Manage for the win, says Easy K. Reverse sweep hype could be. You never know. There's that Asmodan ban again coming out from Assistant Noob Manager, causing a lot of havoc from 210 Blechman Street in game number 1. And we are going to see the Brightwing ban from 210. So, other potential healers for Assistant Noob Manager. White Mane. Oh my goodness, here it is. And Tahaka. Oh, my throat's too dry. Oh, that hurt too. Ooh. Oh, just can't win. And there's your Marky as Denominator picks up the Fishman. Look at that cute bouquet. And Arda grabbing that Li Ming that we talked about a little bit earlier for a little bit of poke, a little bit of pressure on keeping your enemies off of the objective. Chromie also doing the same thing for Assistant Noob Manager. Who will be the last pickup here? Maybe we're gonna see Tychus. Maybe we'll see. I mean, Tychus doesn't do great against Varian, but is capable against Murden. Maybe we'll see something special. Soniers. All right, we're checking out with a double. Count it, a double bruiser. Tank front line going into Murky. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to see how this works out. The slime is mightier than the taunt. Murky! Yes, I respect that double attempt. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into this right after the messages from your teams. These are your teams. We'll see you on the other side. Goodbye! Game 3, left-hand side is 210 Blechman Street. We have Loido playing the Muradin. We got Denominator playing Murky. We're looking at Blanchard playing Anduin Rin, riding that Poverty Pony. Arda's going to be playing the Li Ming. We missed one. Slow Cheetah's going to be playing the variant on the right-hand side. We have Assistant Noob Manager with Grim playing that Fine Main. We got Nolius on the Ice Queen is going to be on the Chromie. Unicycle Yay on the Garage. And last but not least, who did I miss? Side piece. Going to be playing the Sonya. Look at that pretty in pink. Love to see it. Fish. I am here for Merc, says Raka. Merc alert. Welcome on in, Dice. Glad to have you here. Pleb horse, for sure. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are going to see Assistant Noob Manager stacked up in the middle. Not quite split up yet. Looking for a little bit of fun in the mid. Maybe getting some Chromie stacks. Tahaka and White Mane in the bottom. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Side piece on Sonya versus Denominator on Murky. That should be a decent matchup. But here's the deal. Camp spawn at 1 minute, and they're very important on this map. And they respawn quite quickly. Side piece jumping like clockwork right onto that camp. We're going to see Ice Queen go and cover the top hand lane. Get that soak. We are going to need somebody. A little something to come and soak this mid unless it's lost. We do see the 2 bottom as Grim just enabling Nolius to push in and win this lane. But at what cost? The cost is the mid soak. All right, here we go. Side piece, piecing away. It's able to pick up that camp. Oh, there it goes. All right, not far behind, but a little bit behind. 210 Blechman Street are going to start their siege camp as well. And we did see Murky go down as Karash is going to claim that fishy boy. But he will be back up momentarily. Once again, Denominator just pops out of the egg. Here I am, surprise. All right, so we did not go bribe on Murky, so we will not be seeing any of that nonsense of trying to steal a camp. There's only 1 camp to steal, so maybe not quite worth it, but you love to see the Murky shenanigans regardless. All right, yes, so we are going to be oh, boy, Murky goes down again, this time to Sonya. Getting that trait value, though. Back up again. Get back in there. So we're going to see a slight XP experience lead going over to assistant noob manager. I'm not sure what an experience XP lead is. It's like saying ATM machine. You know what I mean, though.
Our scouts that the horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoners. Get ready to free them.
Alrighty. Here we go. Prisoners are going to be released at some point, but they're going to be up for grabs in 15 seconds. Arda is going to get the yeet of faith by Blanchard, getting out of that, that unfortunate situation. Good on them to pull them to safety. That could have gotten nasty real quick. Nolius is getting 2v1'd down in the bottom lane, but does have the global. Should be able to bury up wherever they need to go. Whereas Slow Cheetah and Lloyd, they don't really have that global presence. Gotta dig, 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 dig. All right, so now the camp is back up here on the side of Assistant Noob Manager, where it's not on 210 Blechman. It's already being started here, and this will push while the objective is being fought over or, you know, delayed or what have you. It'll push you closer to 7. So this is going to help out Assistant Noob Manager try to vie for this first objective. Plus, Murky, maybe a little bit weak until late game, might get the advantage in a 4v5 situation. Down goes Murky once again. Camp is picked up. Haven't even started the camp here on the side of 210 Blechman because maybe they're looking at clearing mid first. This might be a prime opportunity for Assistant Noob Manager to either push up with their camp or start the objective, and it looks like they're going to push up maybe to the wall and then maybe transfer up onto the objective top. Let's see what they want to do. Do they want siege or do they want the objective? And it looks like they're going to get both. But now they are starting to rotate here onto the objective. The poke from Li Ming is not available because it is here taking the camp instead of able to poke over the wall. 210 Blechman Street, though, will have their own camp pushing. 18 seconds to respond. The Hawk is still down in the bottom with Varian. Here comes Varian. Making his way. It's going to be a 5v4. And here's the cancel on the channel. We're going to lose Murky. Here comes the engage as Slow Cheetah is targeting Ice Queen in the back and is able to get that kill. A real kill. A real kill. Unlike Murky, who is already back up. The channel has been stopped. So far, 210 Blechman Street are looking pretty good as they get the kill. They do have their camp still pushing, but it is about to go down. Get cleaned up, but a decent defense as both teams are vying for level 10. All by myself. Getting that super soak down bottom. Noli is trying to get that sneaky channel in. 210 Blechman Street are all over it, stopping that from happening. And once again, it's camp time. This camp is almost picked up here on the side of Assistant Noob Manager. Still have 6 seconds to go before it's available once again for 210 Blechman Street. Is this going to be a standoff till 10? Could be. Could be. Could be. Ice Queen looking for that channel. Is going to find it. They only need 6 more seconds. And this is looking... Ooh, 10's about to be online as well. Cannot be challenged, and the first objective will go over to Assistant Noob Manager. Here comes the pufferfish. No one wants to party with the fish. We are going to see those cavalry units charge on up and head on out into the lanes. Checking in down here. Let's check in with our talents here. We are going to see Isolation. Leap. We're going to see the Slowing Sand, Scarlet Aegis. Still waiting on Garrosh. On the opposite side, we're going to see Avatar, Disintegrate, Light Bomb, March of the Murloc, and Shield Wall. We're going to see March. Yes! Love to see it, and we are going to pick Warlord's Challenge. There is the toss. Here is the taunt. It's on to Murrendon, as there is the Yeet of Faith. Get over here, Dwarf. You got more living to do. A hard target to blow up indeed. Avatar is popped, though. Get your cooldown counters rocking. In the bottom, Nolius is taken out about the front wall. In the top, a little less so, as Denominator is able to push that objective back. Slow Cheetah looking in to to get some damage on Nullius, but here comes the rest of Assistant Noob Manager, and there's the toss, and here is the taunt into Light Bomb. Gonna be able to get on out, it looks like. Whew, that was scary for a moment, but there was backup from both teams, keeping everybody safe. Just like glue on the underside of a horse's hoof, side piece is all over this camp. That was not a good analogy. But very good job here by Assistant Noob Manager about being on top of this camp and picking it up on cooldown, keeping it march down the lane, getting that XP, and getting that extra siege value. Extra siege value. Whew. Lloyd missing the stun there. Unicycle Ye, though, does get rooted. Looking for some kind of a toss. Would love to get their hands on Blanchard, I imagine. And mid fort is going to go down with that keep picked up, or by the fort, I'm sorry, by the camp. Picked up there by side piece, and here comes the light bomb. Blanche is taunted and will go down. Slowing Sands, trying to keep this. Oh, Lloyd is interrupted from the dwarf toss. Can they get out? They're taking so much damage. There's Chunky Boy down to 180. Oh, and they get out. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Great Dwarves of Fire. I thought Lloyd Doe was Play-Doh. Woo. Boss started. Lloydo is onto it. Here comes some poke damage from Arda, not quite connecting. In the top hand lane, though, we're going to see... Oh, there's a big toss onto Lloyd as they jump on out. Could be distraction, as we're going to see Twin Blades varying. Slow Cheetah going to be working on soloing that top boss. Side piece has to back up a little bit. Trying to split too much between the boss and the assaulting team. People are getting low. They either need to finish this boss or turn on the team. But down goes Unicycle. And here comes Lloyd jumping in. Here comes a lasers. Big orbs coming in. But down goes Anduin. Can they stay on this poise? Lloyd gets slammed here with the leap. And it does go over to Assistant Noob Manager. In the top hand lane, Slow Cheetah. Still working on this boss. 2 kills for 1. But look what's happening mid. Getting a fort of their own. 210 Blechman Street getting their own value from their camp. Murky cutting the wave in the back as Denominator says, I'm gonna do murky things. I'm gonna hit you with my fish. And there's the top boss claimed by Slow Cheetah. The advantages of having a Twin Blades, but also annoyance to the other team that a solo hero can take that boss. Well played. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna have to do dueling bosses. Bottom boss is about half health. Top boss is getting shredded here as we do have 4 respawns from Assistant Noob Manager. But this top fort is gonna go down. Yes, it will. Ooh, a big plop on the ground, not hitting anything. Bottom boss will get a little bit of wall damage, but it's back to the forts. This time, Slow Cheetah starting up the fort before Assistant Noob Manager are able to get in there and wreck these gnolls. We talked about Goatmen earlier. Now we're on to gnolls. And the more you know, the more you gnolls. Oh my goodness. I'm so dumb. Alright, objectives are up and they are ready to be channeled. Come and get them. Ring that dinner bell. Both these camps crashing here in the mid. Slow Cheetah, though, is able to get the channel and start this ticking for the side 210 Blechman Street. They need to hold it for 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds! Assistant Noob Manager decided they want to clean out this camp first and then come down and see if they want to defend. At that point, they have 16s on their side, so now would be a good time to fight. On the side of Assistant Noob Managers, they got that talent tier advantage. Dahaka is up on the top, though, so it is a 4v5 unless Dahaka comes down. Here comes the dig. Going in on the back line. There's the toss. Light Bomb comes on out. Noli has taken a lot of damage. Just big orbs connecting. We're going to see White Mane drop, and there's going to be resets from Ming. Big orbs coming in. Unicycle, yay. Taking a lot of damage. It's going to be Sonya that drops. Unicycle drops next. It is a... Oh, there's a counter kill there onto Murky. It's just Murky, but a 1 counter kill nonetheless. It is a triple kill going out to 210 Blechman Street. And a confirmed objective.
Time to show them what the Storm Pikes can do.
Missed tongue there, but that's okay. Murky doing murky things. Here come the cavalry boys, marching down their lanes. Mid fort gone, top fort gone, bottom fort missing the wall. So there could be potential to get a lot of value here for 210 Blechman Street. They want to start working on this mid keep though. So they're working on the wall. Spread out a little bit. Spread out into all the lanes, collecting that XP. We got 2 in the bottom. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. That's just the cavalry unit, not someone who got tossed. Good job of backing up from 210 Blechman Street. Good defense from assistant noob manager. They are going to have to go bottom and clean this up, which could allow a little more sneaky siege. Sneaky siege coming out from Li Ming. Down goes the front wall of the mid keep. Top's still looking pretty healthy. Bottom got a decent amount of damage, and now it's back to camps. There is an XP deficit, though, that will have to be made up by assistant new manager if they want to hit 20 first. Grabbing their camp on both sides. The bosses are up in about a minute and a minute 20 each. So that will be back on the menu, boys and girls. Next objective will be up here in the top hand lane. Well, I guess it's kind of like mid-top. Mid-top. 210 Blechman Street clearing out the red knolls so that theirs can push forward. Now that gives them an opportunity if they want to like go down to bottom boss. If they wanted to wait for this objective, that's probably going to be spawning in about 45 seconds, I imagine. Nolius grabs the tongue. Here comes the leap in by Lido. Slow Cheetah gets a little bit of a slow, but Nolius able to sneak their way out. Murky, always being a distraction and a pain. In the bottom lane, looking to get some siege damage while everyone is distracted top. Assistant new manager says, all right, I'm going to send Nolius back, and we'll keep us a 4v4 in the top hand lane. But we can siege you down, too. We got Chromie. We got a lot of range. Big orbs, though, coming out from Arda. Oh, Grim getting jumped on, and there's a big stun. Whitemane healing back up. Here comes the toss, though. On to Lloyd. Lloyd's able to leap on out. Slowed a little bit by the mud. 20s online, though, here. For 210 Blechman Street. They are ready to rock and roll and push this fight before 20s come online for assistant new manager. It's manager, it's not management. It's just the manager. Just the manager. All right, here we go. Oh, Slow Cheetah does get stunned a little bit, but should be able to fight through the pain. Taking that bottom boss as we do see the channel start. Up in the top hand lane. There is the yeet. And the jump. As we're going to see this. Oh, Nolius coming in, looking to get a tongue on somebody. Can't quite find anybody. Is looking. Oh, is able to pop the big old silence there onto Anduin. Misses with the tongue. Bottom boss is pushing here for 210 Blechman Street. A huge double toss into Light Bomb. Aegis down. Here comes March of the Murlocs. We're going to lose Anduin, but this is going to be a lot of poison damage. Here comes a leap from Side Piece. Ice Queen taking a lot of damage, but no. It's going to be Whitemane and Chromie and Tahaka that go down. The triple kill. They're looking for more. Side Piece trying to get away. A double toss by Unicycle Yay. It's getting a little bit crazy, a little bit dangerous, and down goes Garrosh. It is a quad kill for 210 Blechman Street. And they have this boss pushing bottom as well. It will claim the bottom keep. They're going to get this objective. And look at this. Slow Cheetah, not so slow on the boss. Once again, on the boss, slapping it around, saying, I don't care if you have a tree inside of you. I'm going to keep hitting you with my metal swords. Side Piece trimming up that bottom boss. Mid keep has a camp. Got to be dealt with. Murky popping up the egg a little bit closer. Oh, this objective's still not quite done yet, but almost. Vernon's like, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Garrosh up in 10 seconds, then everyone from Assistant Newb Manager will be alive and trying to get this defense ready. They have to contend with the objective coming down all 3 lanes. And this boss also pushing top. This is a lot of pressure. Can Assistant Newb Manager defend? Pull out a little bit more. Here comes the toss onto Lloyd. Here comes the light bomb, stunning 3. Nice light bomb, and there's going to be Garrosh taken down. Assistant Newb Manager trying to fight back behind. They do get the kill onto Murky. We don't have the cavalry units stacking yet, but they will be here soon. Gonna have to put out a lot of damage as there is 2 keeps down, and that armor is getting low. Down goes Varian, down goes the Sonya, and that will do it. GG's, well played. Too much pressure as we see 210 Blechman Street come in and pull a 2-1 victory over Assistant Newb Manager. Whew, what a series. Whoo, lordy. All right. There it is. Okay. Let's take a look at the Stataroonies. A lot of hero damage coming out from Arda. 75k topping out the charts. I like the idea from Assistant Newb Manager of having extra bruisers, getting all that soak, trying to push lanes. But Murky was a pretty good counter, picking up a lot of soak themselves, and it's just a huge amount of experience. Tough to deal with. I feel like maybe Assistant Newb Manager didn't quite have enough damage to secure some of those kills while getting 210 Blechman Street very, very low quite a number of times. But still, a relatively, pretty close game. And also, you got to give it to Slow Cheetah for creating so much pressure with the 2 bosses getting pushed all the time. Where's Slow Cheetah? Probably soloing a boss. But GG's, well played, both teams. That was some good stuff. All right, let me adjust the score here. And the pattern continues. The pattern does continue. Oh, let's go to the talents. And the pattern is this: if you pick the map, you lose the map. That is just what the pattern has been. Is it really? I mean, there is an advantage, I think, of picking first hero pick, and it looks like it may have played a role here. Hard to say, but well played by both teams. That was fun to watch. Okie dokie. We're gonna leave it here just for a second. I'm going to hop into an NGS casting lobby, or a coin toss lobby. Lobby 3. I'm gonna jump into lobby 3. If any member of 210 Blechman Street would like to join, we can do a quick interview if they have the time. And I will also message the captain that so that they know. That was fun to watch, though. Thank you to both teams. All right, we'll see if Asterix joins us, the captain of 210 Blechman Street, or since they weren't actually playing, maybe one of the players that actually played in the matches tonight. Either way. Can we see the talent, says Jimmy Bob Joe Bob. Buttspot, of course, says, can we see the buttlints? Whew. Here are the talents for your... Oh, back to the talents. Back to the talents. Go back to the talents. There we go. Feast your eyes on these talents. If 210 Blechman Street would like to do an interview, I am... Oh, we have Lloyd. Lloyd, welcome.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. Thank you very much. How are you? How are you feeling after that 2-1 victory tonight?
That was a pretty tight one, eh? It went back and forth. I think it was good. It was good fun.
My goodness, those were some close matches. They were a lot of fun to watch, and I had no idea which way it was going to go. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But congratulations, and it must feel good to get a win on the. This is your first match of the season, right?
Yeah, it is. We just moved up from the division below, so we didn't really know what to expect. I don't think in this division. So it was nice to start off with a win, certainly.
Excellent. Yeah, if you're gonna, you can't win them all unless you win the first one.
Isn't that the truth?
I think this is good too, because I know assistant Newb manager is a new team as well, and so they're a little bit curious to see where they would match up. And I think the games were very, very close and very competitive, and it was just it was a great time.
Yeah, I would totally agree.
So I guess my first question is more about the team, and that is, there seemed to be a lot of role swapping. Is it role swapping, or is it just certain heroes are played by certain people, and that's what the decision maker is? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's kind of random, to be honest. And one of the guys on our team always bitches about us not having a comp in mind before we actually go into the the draft. So it is very situational, I'd say. I think we've got a few people who play a few different roles. So I noticed on their team they seem to have the same guy tanked pretty much every time, right? Like they had sort of set roles, whereas yeah, I'd say we probably float a little bit more. The Murky thing might have been a bit of a surprise for them. I think the folks in the last season that we played were banning Murky every match because of what you saw in the last game there. So I think maybe that's a learning thing too. I think they maybe didn't ban a few of the heroes that we typically use. I guess the Phoenix ban is a pretty typical thing for one of our guys, so that was all right. But yeah, it's sort of random.
Yeah, it seemed like there was the Phoenix ban all 3 matches, and I guess that's my next question for you is for you banning out Mal'Ganis and Malthuel every time. Is that targeting this other team, or just something that doesn't work that you don't like fighting against, or is it something else?
Yeah, we did a bit of scouting before the game, and they seemed like 2 heroes that they frequently use, and a few of us aren't really a fan of Mal'Ganis, so and one of them plays him a lot, so we're like, that's obvious for us. And I don't think that there was anything that we saw in certainly the first match where we're like, we have to ban this in terms of what we saw from them. So yeah, we just kept going with what we're doing. I mean, we certainly got spanked in that second game, but yeah, I don't think there was any particular hero that we were too worried about. So,
Holy Pete says, "Don't give them clues." Yes, you're most definitely welcome to give me very generic answers, or refusal if anything, because I don't want you to have to give away anything that you are not comfortable doing. So
we're not tactical. Don't worry about it.
Okay, very good. All right, so you played KTZ game 1. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Imperius game 2.
Poorly, yes.
And then Muradin game 3. That is quite a spread. Just going all through all these different roles. I was half expecting you to switch over to a healer somehow in the middle of game 3. I don't know how that would even work, but that's a crazy amount of variety there.
Not, to be honest, there's a few guys on our team that have way more variety than I do, certainly. So they're 3 comfort picks for me, certainly. But next time you cast us, I'll play a healer to appease you.
Hey, you do whatever the team needs, because it was definitely working. I liked in game number 1, Tomb of the Spider Queen, you pulled out 3 DPS and not really much of a bruiser, just with Varian on the front line. Is that? I don't want to ask you too many questions about like strategy going into the beginning of this season, but can you tell me anything about that?
Well, Varian's variable, right? So it's great to have him because he can play the tank role like that. And that first game they went dual tank, if I remember correctly. Or yeah, they had Blaze and Blaze was second game. Who was it? It was Garrosh and another. Oh, Leoric, that was it. So yeah, they were pretty fat in that first game, so we just sort of hung back, right? Wait to sort of stack up Asmo and KTZ, and like you noticed in the first few matches, we just had to hide behind the walls because they were just basically rolling as 5, chucking with Garrosh, collapsing and going for the ganks. So we just kind of hid back and said, okay, once we stack, it's going to be game over. And that's kind of what happened, right? You saw that in the early game, they were dominating us, but as soon as we got our stacks up, it was, Garrosh just melted.
Slowly but surely. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it was interesting to see that kind of the momentum of the game kind of switch over towards your team in the middle of the game. And
yeah, I won't lie, though. We were a bit worried at first.
Absolutely. All right. And then game 2, we went over to Infernal Shrines. And is there anything that you think that happened differently in this match, besides just, having another game that was kind of close, back and forth?
Yeah, I don't know. Towards the end, I don't think it was close. I think they really Well, no, I guess there was a chance for us there, but I don't know that. I don't know that the comp that we had was like we weren't landing. I was, like I said, I was shit as Imperius. Like kept missing everything. Our so Slow Cheetah was playing Jaina really well. He got so many Rings of Frost off, but we couldn't capitalize on them. Like there's a couple times where we got a good wipe, but like later it seemed like they'd pop the bunker, or we wouldn't be able to capitalize essentially. And I don't know that Tyrael was the best sort of pick with the charge she has for level 10. Not that I'm calling our player out, but
oh sure,
he was certainly separated from us, and we couldn't really capitalize, and they were able to zone us out, and that was that. So unfortunate, but
oh man, was it Arta that was dropping all those rings? I believe.
No, that was Slow Cheetah.
Slow Cheetah, that's right, because Slow Cheetah changed a bunch of rules too, or different characters.
Oh yeah, he had a pretty solid game.
Those rings were insane.
Yeah, he was getting like 4 or 5 of them, and then dropping another one right
getting
again,
the reset.
Right?
I was like, wow.
and yet we couldn't capitalize on it still, right? Like that was kind of awful, but oh well.
Well, I mean, I think that game was like 30 minutes. So,
it wasn't, yeah.
You can't say that it was a stomp one way or the other if it takes 30 minutes to win a game. So,
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. Then maybe I was just pissed off at the end and like, oh, we got stomped.
We didn't get our 2-0. Let's go get them next game, and you did. In our last game in Alterac Pass. Did you have a favorite moment? In the Alterac Pass game, or a moment in the entire series?
I liked the Varian running around with 2 swords in the last game. That was pretty key, right? Like we could put pressure on them. I think we knew that things were going our way as soon as we got Murky to the level we wanted them to be at, and they hadn't really got much infra on us. We were like, okay, this is going to be bad for them soon, and it really was, because they tried to sort of chase him down, realized that's a bad idea. Varian running around roughshod, getting the bosses, and yeah, it was just too much pressure. I don't think they could do much by the time we hit that level.
Yeah, it felt like a whole bunch of misdirection on your part, where you have Murky cutting the waves back behind the forts and showing a lot of presence with Anduin, Li Ming, and Muradin in the lanes. And where's Varian? Oh, they must be on their camp. Nope. Soloing the boss.
Yeah, that's right.
Doing boss stuff. So yeah, that was really great. It was fun to watch, and I believe it was. And I think my favorite part of your play of the match was on Infernal Shrines down in the bottom camp in that choke point there, and they got assistant Newb manager got the first kill, and then somehow just a powerhouse turnover comes, and I think you got a 5-man wipe, and it may have been they got the first 2 kills. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but you guys turned it, and it was just a huge bounce back, and it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, there was a lot of 4 to 5 wipes that went in both directions in those games. So I don't know if that's indicative of sloppy play or just we like to keep it exciting. One of the two, or both.
Oh my goodness, it was definitely exciting. All right. Well, is there anything you can tell us about your team that the people might not know? Like who you are as a group and what you are looking forward to in Season 14?
Drinking beers, playing games. That's pretty much it. We're not that. We don't take things too seriously. So I mean, we swear at each other and get pissed off when we lose. But it's all fun. I wouldn't. Maybe we'll practice a little more this season to see if we get a good result. That's what I'll leave it as.
Drinking beers and playing games. It sounds like a great mantra. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I'm supposed to ask a silly question too. I guess if you could have one exotic pet without any, legislation preventing it, and you get it for free, what would you like to have?
That's a good question.
And you can't pick Slow Cheetah.
How did you know I was going to say that? Well, joke's on you, he already is my pet.
Oh, damn! There's the call out.
I don't know. Maybe like a grizzly bear or something like that. That'd be pretty tight, I think.
Nice. What happened to Loido during season 15? Well, in the off season, his pet grizzly bear got hungry, and there it is. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations to your team. Do you have any shout outs before I let you get on out of here?
Shout out to the other team. Good game, well played, and to all my teammates for all playing well and not getting on each other's asses.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing your progress through the rest of the season, and I will catch you all later.
Awesome. Thank you for casting, and have a good night.
You bet. You too. Doodaloo. Alrighty, friends, that's going to do it. We're gonna wrap on up here. Thanks for hanging out in chat. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I am. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the raids. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for keeping me company in chat. I appreciate it. And a big thank you to both the teams for putting on such a wonderful show. These were your teams. We'll check you next time. I'm Weenus. Stay moist, friends. Toodaloo.
I shall be your shield.
Blessing upon friends!
Hell, it's about damn time.
We are steadfast in the face of peril.
Don't underestimate a Nephilim.
Stormwind honors those who serve.
This is only the beginning of our journey.
My wrath shall not be quenched.
Your deeds bring honor to us all.
By steel or fang, we will prevail.
Not even death can save you from me.